TSM do. Space Station, it's not been great. They ban Consulate pretty often. They're probably not too happy to have to go here. Oregon and Theme Park both make a lot of sense for bans. Those are maps that the other team are very good at.
Maestro has not been banned so far in this major. He will get removed, as will Kaid. The operators on defense that have been banned thus far are Wamai, Valkyrie, Mira.
Not going to be easy. Kali challenging him from server, and he wins that fight. Shotgun comes out. Blast is a miss. The second one won't be, though. 2 kills for Merc. He's coming up big here. Dishes out some damage to Fultz. The SMG gets the 3rd kill for Merc at the top of red stairs. And here's some support from Bolo, who whiffs all his shots. Fultz will get his 3rd kill. 3 bullets, make that 31. With 15 seconds left, he's going to have to find 2, but it will not happen. TSM lock the round up. A 4K from Merc is unanswered.
His gun skill.
Chief just looking for the run out. He's got the prepped window, and he'll win the fight against Fultz. That's your top.
Canadian is in next. Chala finished off. Thinking Nade will now need to cover. Canadian, where are you? You need to go for the plant at some point. Thinking Nade, sidearm of the Collie of Thinking Nade. He guns one down. Looks for the second. He grabs it. Runs out into the Valkyrie. It's Merc versus Canadian. He gets them both. 2 for the price of 1. What a hell of a performance. Through favoring Space Station for now. Chala scrambles as best as he can. He's exposed inside a bedroom. Fultz swings in. A big kill for this. If Merc pops up and looks the wrong way, he's going to get punished for it. He does indeed. Fultz looking for another. He's found 3 kills. Bolo is in one of the worst spots you can find yourself in. Does lots of damage to Fultz, but Rampy is there for added insurance. And Space Station, well, they break TSM's 2-round streak, and SSG finds round number 1.
And you can see him positioning to do just that already. As he gets up on... Oh, no! That's huge for SSG. They lost. And he could do some work here, cutting off the red hallway. He's being flanked, though, and there's Achieved with a big frag. Now he's on Raptors from SSG, now in a post plant, 3 versus 3. TSM need to force the issue, and they'll do just that. Chala gets the first frag in that 3v3. Thinking Nade and Canadian just trying to stay alive. 10 bullets here, and it's enough for the kill. Pistol out, and the 2nd kill for Thinking Nade. He is hunting heads and looking for glory. It doesn't seem very likely. He'll vault into server, good positioning, and he will win the first fight. That's huge, but look at that. His last opponent's on the roof. Take his time, and here it is. Wait, the time is close, but Canadian gets it. There was about a half a second left, but Bolo just doesn't get on soon enough.
Oh my goodness. The fact that SSG, that's going to be the Zofia who's going to be in that line of sight, and there you go, but not enough damage done. Bolo evens the odds. Fultz takes Bolo down below. Oh no, he looks away at the wrong time, but finds Fultz nonetheless. The case is picked up. Thinking Nade will have to go for the defuse with Bosco, be the only one alive until Geo punishes him, and then a Nitro cell from Bolo will drive the dead.
Managed by TSM as they get ready for their final execute.
There's a good pick from Rampy as Achieve just repels on up the opening opportunities, but in this case, he does. More pressure on the shoulder of Bosco, but unfortunately, Merc being unable to hit it means that Bosco takes down from Geo. It needs to be stopped. Is anybody going to push it? There it is, Rampy at the last second from down below. We've seen him in this spot before, leaving Merc to just live.
It might work out for them.
Fultz gets shot through the wall as he gets pinged and is unable to do enough damage to Chala. And it was so definitive the first time that it forces SSG to break apart their entire defense. Right now, it is Bosco, only 2 remaining. This could be a near flawless round. No, but Rampy's Nitro Cell stops it in its tracks. Nobody gets that diffuser down. And despite it at this point, even though there's still so much time left. And there goes another. As Fultz was on the stairs, he takes out Achieved.
SSG is starting to build up some momentum. They're on the advantageous side. They're feeling prone there, but he's going to descend red stairs and get spotted and finished off by Bolo. So the leadoff.
There's the defuse from Geo going down. Nitro Cell gets tossed up, but it misses. Achieved with 2 kills, and Chala's in as well. A flawless round comes out, and with it.
They're clearly aware that time is a major factor here. Dangerous angle played, and dangerous angle lost. Merc will win out against Fultz. They do some serious work from behind. There's a double drop, actually, and a plant inside of Cubby. The explosive take into Arsenal gets 2 big kills for Achieved, but he's down by Thinking Nade. Now the last defender he has to find 4. He'll finish off his kill. Doesn't seem like it's likely to happen, though, as the long angle wins out for Geo. TSM will take map number 1 in an incredible finish, and one that nobody really expected.
Not by that. What you tend to see is that the operators that a team bans. So in this case, TSM banned both Thatcher and Mira. Space Station banned Nomad and Valkyrie. They are, or at least should be.
Descent so that Zofia didn't see him on the drop, but the angle wasn't even there. The angles are there for Canadian and Fultz, though. They pick up 2.
Hard destruction. Joining the pile of bodies will be Rampy and now Bosco as well, both at the hands of Merc as he guns through the floor. He heads now towards yellow stairs. He has another lined up. It's a big start for this map for Merc. Linger and the clock continue to strike downward. Possibly another for Merc, but he misses out on Thinking Nade. Back to a 2v2. They'll have to go for picks, but no, he gets shot at the last second, and Geo sitting on top of the diffuser will protect it. Round one goes in favor of TSM. With the diffuser almost being planted, Merc swings out. He can't outduel Bosco, but unfortunately, Rampy gets stopped and TSM takes the round. And they're able to come back in spectacular fashion. Well, for TSM, they picked up the
SSG, but it's not necessary as they push in bullheadedly, and they'll lose a member for it, but there is, most importantly, the plant is going down, and there's good coverage this time. Chala will get Bosco. Canadian had to reset his plant. He's got a cutoff, but he doesn't know it. He pushes into that cutoff. Rampy with the kill, and Chala now has to find 3 with an SMG-11. He won't even get Canadian. Spacestation, a great plant, and great post-plant isolation. They'll take their first round.
That's the kind of thing that you expect to see when it comes to a 3.
Bathroom's not really a great entry point. Bosco's gonna die in smoke. A second for Merc on the yellow stairs, and TSM
happening from SSG, or the typical time in which an execute would happen. There's a swing from Rampy over the deployable shield. Down goes Fultz. Both teams lose 1. He finds Canadian diffuser as well. Will be relinquished. Geo in on it. Another from Merc. And he vaults out. He can't hit all the shots, but Thinking Nade might as well be a country mile away. 5 seconds remaining. He'll grab the diffuser, but he knows there's absolutely nothing he can do about it. It's 4-1 in favor. It was called, by the way, have been very, very quick. And all of the action has been condensed to the final couple. Nitro Cell in hand from the Malusi of Bolo and achieved. It's going to need to get tossed up, but Bosco shuts that one down. Chala's second kill is on the Thinking Nade, but Rampy successful in his endeavor, and it's shut down by... They shut the door on SSG's round, and well, they'll swap sides with quite an obstacle to thermic charge. He braces for impact as he and Bolo sprint in. Coverage from both Geo and Bolo is not good enough. Thinking they too much damage. Rampy there as well will go down from Geo, leaving just Merc as the one to survive. He gets dropped and needs to be finished off by Rampy. Geo completes the plant and he'll have to get out of there. He swings onto one, but he can't outduel Thinking Nade. The clutch master himself yesterday returns today. And the guest
huge kill there for Thinking Nade. Geo a little overzealous, caught up in the moment, peeking onto the front of
in
white.
Exchange for possibly stopping Geo on the plant. We don't know, but Achiev's coverage will need to be good. Firing through the smoke, he finds one, misses an opportunity to fight against the storm. Playing against this angle, some damage done. What a shot from Thinking Nade. He's going to need to get possibly stimmed by on Geo and Tellers. And the Hibana might walk out without knowing about it. There goes Chala for 2 big kills. He's got 3 to his name, looking for a 4th. He's going to need to do it all. But with 7 seconds left, Bosco has no choice but to stick here. Chala, is he good enough? Yes, he is. TSM will now be on match point after that. Is good, but it is not ideal. Bolo gets dropped down and Fultz shows some signs
a little bit, but not enough to matter. Shots, though, are landing, and Bosco will get the blast and push him. It's all the way in. He's at connector. This is huge, but C4 from below will shut him down. That's the pulse of C4, and now no more denial from below. It'll have to be the UMP that does the work. Geo will go for a plant, but there's the UMP. As you speak of it, it shall appear. Being relayed here by the Clash is huge. He might be able to get the Clash with the nade. It might happen. There it is. The down. Beautiful play from Achieved. He gets his 3rd kill. Rampy all the time. Achieved is going to try and stick the plant, and he'll get it down. In post-plant, he flicks up, sees his opponent, lands the shot! Incredible! Achieved in the 1v1. Really a 1v2. He manages it, and TSM will take their second match. Wow. Yeah, no surprises on any of these bands. Thatcher's still in play, so that's a thing. We've talked about how...
the opposite side of the room than you'd expect. Nitro Cell tossed out. Nothing happens. Bosco leads things off with Canadian getting the plant down, and he is good as gone. TSM trying. There's Achieved to got one down, top of the stairs, looking for another. Fultz onto Chala. Will they line up? No, it's a swing. And SSG, Fultz in particular, do the work they need to do. They needed a big round. They haven't.
But look at this. Fultz is in sight. He could run this back for his team, but he gets shut down by Chala. That's huge. Not much, but a little bit of time to think about the next round.
More than enough for TSM, who take their live in 2 seconds in the server. What is going on? Finally, kills come in, and the clock's going to get prolonged, but it's stopped at the final moment by Achieved's Nitro Cell. Relatively early. I don't know if it's just SSG needing motivation. I don't know if it's bad communication. I'm not entirely sure. Spam marks coming in, and Merc is unable to fight his way out. Downed and completed by Fultz. That's the 6th kill here.
This has got to be the difference maker round. Fultz is engaging Bolo, and he'll win that fight. That's his 3rd kill for the round for Gio to play. He is exposed to the wall, and if he's known by his opponents, he's an easy kill. There goes his teammate. He needs to deny the plant. There's the 1st kill, and nearly the 2nd just barely misses the shots, and Rampy will shut him down.
And they will need to make something happen with much lower utility than they had before. It gets even worse. Chala tries to... He knows that there's one more trapped over somewhere by Pantry. Gio with the Alda in hand. He celebrates Bosco being in front of him, but Fultz manages the ring around the Rosie, and he punishes Gio. A tremendous round from Space Station led off by Fultz's great play, and SSG ends up taking the round. In fact, not a lot of time left. A second, though, for Bosco as things get more grim for TSM, and a flawless round is on the board depending on what happens with the Chief. Too many angles for him to look at. He's going to try to play around the corner, but nobody's going to find it except for Fultz. Nobody from TSM gets on the board. An utterly unfortunate round for them to change sides on, but at least the momentum move around, even though they're all relatively close to the bomb site. But these openings that were created earlier on will be the undoing if they can find an almost immediate follow-up. They know the position of Thinking Nade. They flush him out masterfully, and Gio is the one to collect that. Canadian's first kill comes in, and it's SSG's only one, but Bosco will soon join him. And they're going to need to make something happen, as Gio will need to get this plan down with 5 seconds left. The Malusi gun down. Canadian in a 1v3. He's got the Nitro Cell, and that should be it. He seals the deal, and the diffuser is not able to be picked back up. Space Station win the round 5-2. The captain Canadian is obviously very, very happy, being really good in these early engagements. It's Rampy to do it for his team. Despite both Rampy and Fultz taking a beating, now Fultz being completely removed from action.
Off. Plant going down here from Gio. Good coverage from Merc, achieved from above as well. The plant and island will work out fights. He'll do some damage to Gio. It won't work though, as achieved shuts him down from above. TSM breathe a little bit more life back into this.
Achieved is down below. Achieved could possibly have a grenade in his pocket. He has exactly one. There goes Thinking Nade as position. Canadian will have no choice but to come back to the bomb site, but he's punished by Merc as well. There's another for Merc, 3 for him. He wanders right into the Malusi Banshee going wub, 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 wub. His gun does not find anything. We'll have to contend with the diffuser being planted as well. He's not going to make it too far. Only 4 seconds after that diffuser goes down, Gio puts a stamp on the reused by teams, and he can make something work with it. Down goes Canadian and Thinking Nade, as it's Merc with a big 2-piece. As the action unfolds, he knows that he'll be exposed. He shrugs off a little bit of damage. Rampy found below, a triple kill from Merc. Merc has just absolutely come alive and is thriving as Fultz snaps onto Gio inside a map. Nothing he can do with that SMG out, so he'll pull out the shotgun, manages to claim Merc, and goes immediately onto the diffuser. Chala's gonna need to stop him, and there he is. A single bullet will be the undoing of Fultz. It's a tie game between these two titans.
Has fallen back. Yeah, see, there's Rampy. He did stay up, but all of his buddies went downstairs. And Merc is going to get the entry in tarps. That's a big kill for him, but Fultz will shut him down.
I don't know if Fultz just gave his position away. He definitely did. And Gio is more than happy to welcome him into Laundry. Squeaky clean, Fultz will go down, and there falls Thinking Nade as well. Just like that, it's match point championship. 2 separate players from TSM are just waiting to burst forth, and Fultz will greet them. Achieve takes him down, but Bolo falls. We get an air jab that's positioned there. We don't know. Merc's in the bomb site. One for Thinking Nade. Merc finds one. Chala gets one as well. TSM, they win it all. Every single kill is theirs, and they'll take the trophy as well. North America has a new champion by a really impressive scoreline.
All right, once again, Team Solo mid rolling straight through Space Station Gaming, and the boys, they never looked better with their creamy white jerseys. So, fellas, first things first, how does it feel to play on LAN, and does it feel great to prove all the doubters wrong to be #1 in NA?
Go ahead, bro. I mean, I think it's definitely nice. We've always known we've had the potential to, be at the very top. It's just finally, again, it's just really nice to finally get back up to that point. It's been a minute since we won an event, so I know we're all feeling pretty happy.
All right, now, Chala, I got to talk to you, baby, the clutch master of this roster. When it comes to TSM, we all talk about Bolo, we talk about Merc, everyone else on this roster, but you had one hell of an event, man. What was your prep and game plan coming into this? Did you have something to prove to somebody, or were you just ready to get loose on LAN?
I mean, this was my first LAN in a long time, probably a year and a half since Raleigh. It's great to be back at such an event. And this final was against my former team. No disrespect to them, but I just wasn't the right piece to their puzzle. But everything feels great with TSM, and I'm glad we could take it home.
All right, now moving forward, we got the finals coming up, 6 Invitational. You guys are definitely going to be at Invite. Gio, I want to hear from you. All right, Poppy, how do you feel with your chances in TSM heading over there?
We're feeling good. You know, finally Troy gave me a chip, so proud of that. So hoping to repeat that.
All right, and for the last question of the day, I'm gonna leave it to. I didn't give Achieved and Merc a chance to talk, so to both of you, I want you two to take turns telling all the fans out there, along with the rest of the team, forget it, make it a group effort. Give them a lot of thanks for all the support because they've been rolling hard for you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, big shout out to all the fans, obviously. You know, we were known as a team who came in second a lot for the past year, so I'm glad we were able to turn that around and get a first place again, like we did in DreamHack Montreal. So thank you to all the fans for supporting us this whole time. Also, big shout out to Face It and big shout out to UB and the Esports Arena, HyperX, for making this event possible, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Merc, for the.
Hey, shout out to
info.
FPL. FPL got me warmed up for this.
What was it? Mike the defense.
Mike the defense.
Mike
The defense is the real
Yo,
goat.
You crazy boy.
He's in chat. He's in chat.
Mike,
I hope
you
you're a TSM
crazy
fan
boy,
out
you
there.
heard it. All right, thank you so much, TSM. Congratulations once again. Go out, get a nice steak dinner. You guys have a great night, all right?
Yeah,
Thanks,
so-
Valley.
Thank you.